Hey guys, so if you are new to Jiu Jitsu or if you want to refine your skills from the beginning, so you feel like you're missing the basics in such a level where you can even compete with better people, this video is for you. My name is Dima Murovanni. I'm an international BJJ coach. Most people know me probably from the B team vlogs because I'm the B team head coach for various camps there. And I also have students that have won world championships, European championships, and even $1 million. With me, one of my students, world champion students, Linus, and today I want to tell you what to do if you're new to Jiu-Jitsu or if you feel like you're a blue belt, you're a purple belt, but somehow you're not looking too good against people in certain positions where it's fundamentally important to be good. And yeah, this video is for you. So, my opinion, you should first understand what your goal is. Is your goal to have the best technique possible, to be as skilled as possible, or is your goal to win? For example, for Linus, the goal was to win in a short amount of time against the best people. And the training program looks completely different for this than if you just want to build skill and you want to be a seasoned black belt in, I don't know, 3 to 6 years, depending on how much you can train, how talented you are, and your circumstances. So if you want the video about this, we can do a video, but today it's about skill. And if you want to develop skill, in my opinion, you should start from the ground up. And I think the people that systemized it pretty good are, for example, John Danaher. I'm a big fan of his series. And I think if we use more concepts for this, we can get better in a faster time. Okay? So, for example, if you want to start with, you can come closer. If you want to start with, let's say you're a white belt, you come into the practice and you want to understand what am I doing, what is my structure. First of all, you need to be good from defensive positions, from pinned positions. But not only that, I also want you to re-attack. So before you do anything, for example, what you could do is to practice, come on your knees, Linus, this position that we call an arm drag, okay? And an arm drag is maybe you will say, hey, this has nothing to do with the fundamentals. This has nothing to do with escaping positions. But if you know where you go, so for example, you know that you want to be in this position here after you escape pins. So let's say, for example, we're in a side control pin. I hope you guys can still hear me. And I do the basic escapes that we know. From here, I can already know and anticipate what I want to do. I can bump up and I can start with the arm drag. This is one of the moves that I think is very, very important. Another move is just a simple footlock. And a simple footlock works from white to black belt. So if you develop a strong footlock where you finish actually from the lower body, so I don't even need the strong grip because you see the most people finishing from the upper body, but if I know what to do, I can just use my lower body and finish my partner with ease. So if you have a weapon like this, now after you escape, you can attack it. So for example, we're in a mounted position, okay? And from a mounted position, I do a standing escape, a heisting escape. So I have my elbow here, I come on and I push my partner away. So my partner tries to come into me again. Now I can elevate him, go into the single leg X and start to attack my partner. Even without knowing what the single leg X is, you will see students finding themselves in a footlock position or in an arm drag position, and so on. It can be any move. But if you teach your students, or if you teach yourself to have a move after the escape, you will get very far. So now let's look at the other things that I think are very important if you want to progress really fast from a white to a blue belt, for example. Pinning escapes, sure, everybody understands that you want to be good in side control escapes and mount escapes, so the things that we looked at. But what you also need to have in the fundamentals program in the beginning is how to escape footlocks, not only how to attack them. Okay, I wouldn't even pay too much attention on how to attack them, because if you land up in this position, you see most white belts just tap, okay? And then you don't see them use it for a long period of time, and then in the black belt level, they use it again, okay? But why not understand how to escape here or what to do? So for example, if I understand that as long as my foot is weighted, my partner can't apply braking pressure, I will stay safe here. And now I can actually start to escape without knowing what the escape is. Even if I spend my whole life in here in this round, as long as my partner can't finish me here, I'm defensively sound. Another thing that I think is very important and goes into the category of pin escapes is close guard openings. How many times do you see even higher belts chilling in the close guard and IBJJFs? We need to understand how not to only get out of here, but how to not get into other attacks. Because the close guard is so strong, even if I open it up, my partner can go into different attacks. So we have to understand how to stand up immediately, and not just stand up where it's easy for my partner. I want to use tricks where, for example, my hip is under his hip. So now if I stand up, it's way harder for him to even dummy sweep me, okay? And now I can start to open the legs however I want to, okay? So, one more thing, just so you see what I mean. If you practice pin escapes, you don't need to know 1 million moves. It will come natural to you if you understand one concept. Let's start with the side control escape. This is the easiest. So, in the side control, if you have both elbows on the inside, most of the work is almost done, as long as he stays in this position. So the only thing that I want from you here is to concave. Even if Linus tries to hold me very strong here, I'm just trying to concave. So I have to push my partner slightly, and I bring my knees to my elbows. And you see how easy it is, hold me really strong, Linus. So I'm not doing any escape, I'm just concaving, and I try to bring my head under my partner. If he can't control my head, I can concave. If I can concave, he can't hold me flat. So if he would control my head, for example, even without force, okay, and I don't have my elbows on the inside, obviously I can concave. But it's very hard to hold my head if I have them on the inside. You see, I just round myself. And from here, we know what to do now, or even if we don't know it, we have one finishing move that is loaded after every escape. So, if you guys are interested in more stuff like this, free stuff, we can look over all of it. Just comment what you want to see and give this video a like. And I also have a good program, a skill development program, from day one up until you have all the fundamentals down. It's down the link is in the description. It's for my Patreon. And you can be a free subscriber. And yeah, pretty much if you go there, you will see that I have from week 1 to week 25 now, and it's ongoing, a skill development program. And pretty much you can just go on there and do what exactly I show there in this week. So I hope you enjoyed it. And I will let a code there, also a 30% off for the first month. So if you guys are interested, just check in. And if not, you can be a free member, like this video, and comment what you want to see. I hope you enjoyed it. The more likes we get, the more I understand that you guys actually want to see more videos, and then I will pump out a lot of free content.